We're cooking up some recipes, gonna give them a spin. If you're messing with top rope chefs, you can never win. We'll be leaving you in the kitchen, wishing you were beaten, battered, and fried. And we'll be cooking up some main dishes, desserts, and yummy things on the side. Can you take the heat? 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 Can you take the heat?
Top Rope Chef.
Welcome to Top Rope Chef, the podcast where two chefs duel for chef supremacy. This theme this month is midnight snacks. And forget your sweets, forget your salts. Pucker up, baby, it's sour time.
I love these intros so much.
My name is Bradley Jones. With me as always, Jaclyn Maynard.
Hey, Brad. Sour, huh?
I thought it would be fun.
It is fun. That was a weird category.
You never know what you're going to want at midnight.
No. And sometimes it is sour.
It is a sour gummy worm?
Kids.
A Sour Patch
yeah,
Kid?
It's usually gummies.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking for inspiration because, like, when it sounded great when we were talking about it, the producers meeting in our offices. But
Top Rope Chef headquarters.
Yeah. Right next to WWE, actually. The basement. So, but I was like, okay, like, what's a sour food? And then my brain just like,
lemon.
Other than Sour Patch Kids? Yeah.
Lime.
Lemon. Yeah. Nut. Wait. How do I sourly snack?
I should have bought citric acid, but I couldn't find that just in like the grocery store. That would have been like a special order.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
That's the sour taste in Sour Patch Kids and all those things.
Is it? It's just citric acid powder?
Yeah.
Did you used to eat the powder like that was in the bag?
No.
Not that I did or anything.
Yeah. Not that you licked your finger, dipped it in there to get it all, and take another swipe.
The fun dip method. Rub it on your gums.
Like a crackhead. The watermelon one, you don't want any of that to go to waste, I'll tell you what.
Cool. That watermelon, that's the second time this week watermelon Sour Patch Kids have come up in conversation.
It's a sign.
They're so good. But that's not what I did.
You want to talk about what you did?
Oh, yeah. Not proud of what I did. I was trying to do something that you would never double up, like that we wouldn't do the same thing of.
I felt like this would have been hard for that, but yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was looking up sour foods, and it was like sour and like fermented have like an interesting overlap. So they were talking about like sauerkraut and kimchi and like that kind of stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
And then I was thinking like, okay, but like, what do you do with sauerkraut? And then I was thinking about things you mix pickles in. And I came up with deviled eggs because it's kind of gross. And also kind of something you might want. Like, it's not I like it, but like it's a polarizing food. My husband thinks it's so nasty. So
if I could eat eggs, I would just devour them by the dozens.
Same. Like, I think in Parks and Rec, there's a character. Ron probably is like wants all the eggs.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
And you get that nice tray that's only for deviled eggs, and you put it all nice for them.
So pretty, so tasty.
The paprika.
Man, this is delicious. Yeah, that's how my mom does it. So, anyways, I thought I would do a bunch of different kinds of deviled eggs, and I made all of these in one night. And as we already established in the last episode, I wasn't fully sober. I had a cider. At this point, I might have had two. And so I like hard-boiled the eggs, which I learned how to do really well. I'll share that in a minute. And then I went to make the like filling, and I just was smashing the eggs and didn't realize that until I had already pulverized all of the parts of it. So then it just became a dip.
Deviled egg dip?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Deviled eggs and egg salad are exactly the same thing, just one is deconstructed and not. So that's egg salad dip, deviled egg dip. And I did a few different trials. I did one with sauerkraut, one with just dill, and one with pickles. And then I mixed them all together to see if that one would be better. And it was. But I also, for another recipe later, I also made eggs. So I've been eating a lot of eggs, and my body doesn't want to, but my mouth wants to. So it was tasty. I'll say that. It was really delicious. But if your body doesn't want to eat eggs, maybe you shouldn't be eating eggs for a midnight snack.
Yeah.
So, I don't, yeah. It was good, though. Sauerkraut in the eggs was a surprisingly...
That sounds like it might be fun. There might be something too, like doing different kinds of deviled eggs like that, where you think out of the box. I like it.
Yeah, and when I was looking up how to hard boil eggs, somebody mentioned mixing kimchi in with deviled eggs, which would probably be good. I didn't have any kimchi though, unfortunately.
Sounds great.
I mean, you did kimchi scrambled eggs before, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do a pancake too, kimchi pancake, delicious.
I would give it. I mean, it wasn't like super exciting or anything, but I'd give it like a 3.5. It was pretty good.
That sounds great.
Probably add more sauerkraut. I don't have any recipes for these because I was really leaning into the idea of like you're just like scrounging around your kitchen at night. So wasn't a recipe. You put enough mayonnaise in so it looks and tastes good, and then you add other stuff till it looks and tastes good, and then I dipped it in pretzels. You can do it however you want.
What was your boiled egg secret?
Yes. So eggs in a pot. Cover the eggs with water. Set it on the stove. Crank it till it boils. Once it boils, immediately turn it off. Set a 10-minute timer. Eggs are perfect. I did it twice that way. Perfect every time. Twice. But yeah, that's it.
I like it.
I tend to overboil them, and then they get like, I don't know, overboiled.
Yeah,
Right,
over hard.
maybe?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. This one they were like still like soft and nice.
I bring the water to a boil, then put the eggs in, and then do the timer. But maybe, putting the eggs in there, I don't think it would hurt anything because the water's not getting hot until it really gets going. So,
yeah, I think it's like kind of like pre-cooking it, and then it's like a gradual cook, if you will. Yeah, don't shock them. Anyways, that's my sour secret snack. What's yours?
Sour grapes.
I didn't even think of sweet sour stuff.
A bag of grapes, a little bit of sugar, half a lemon squeezed into there. Freeze it. And eat cold sour grapes out of the freezer.
Are you doing like a shake and bake? Oh man. Oh, that sounds really good.
They were so soury, Jaclyn. My head turned into one of those things at the casino. What you call those things?
Jackpot? No. Slot machine.
My head turned into a slot machine. Someone yanked the side handle. My eyes flipped back and forth until grapes showed up, and then it was just like my face exploded and just gold coin shot out of my mouth. It was so sour. It was the sourest thing.
That sounds so good. Wait, what flavor Jello did you say?
I didn't do Jello. I just did grapes and lemon and sugar.
Oh, sugar. You said sugar.
Yeah.
I just pictured Jello.
Yeah, that'd
Sorry.
be good, too. You could probably do a Jello powder on there. Why not? Do a lemon or lime Jello powder?
So that's what my husband was advocating I make for my sour snack, was like grapes and you roll them in like Jello or something.
That sounds
Or no,
right.
For the sweet one. That was for the sweet one.
Oh.
But I think they have sour Jello. There's probably like Jolly Rancher. No, wait, that's not sour. There's probably Sour Patch Kids Jello.
Probably.
I'll find out.
But oh boy, were these sour. These grapes were sour.
Did you use powdered sugar or regular sugar?
Regular sugar.
Okay. Dang.
Just to balance it out.
Nice.
Yeah. And it leaves a nice coating. It's like a shiny grape. And
in this picture you sent me, it just looks like wet grapes in a bag.
it sure does.
That sounds really tasty, though.
Oh, it's painful.
Kind of want some.
It's kind of painful. I don't know. It's painful.
it
It's
sounds
sour. It's sour.
Like what? Like a warhead? That's not.
It's more
that's
than
all
a
right.
warhead. This thing, it turned my head into a slot machine. I can only have like 2 of them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta
What?
put these away. Yeah.
Oh, I bet I could eat a whole bag.
Your face would just like shrink up into itself.
Turn into a lemon. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Those are great snacks.
3.5 stars for sour grapes. Good sour treat.
So we're tied.
I'm not keeping score.
We're tied. I'll bump mine down to 3. Yours should win this week. That's a way better snack.
I don't know. You made a little more effort and more science into yours, which we always like in this show.
Do we?
I feel like we like science.
Oh.
Experimentation in the kitchen.
We do like experiments. That's true. Eggs are they're less sexy than grapes, you know?
Do you like a frozen grape? Do you keep your grapes in the freezer? Do you keep them in the
I've
fridge?
never had a frozen grape. We were not allowed to have that as a kid because of death.
Could you swallow one? Could you choke on them?
So there was a game my siblings and I used to play.
Oh, here we go.
To challenge each other, because everything is a challenge, you know. To see who could swallow whole the biggest grape.
Oh my gosh. You're trying to kill yourselves.
Yeah. So so grapes stopped being frozen grapes were not allowed. Regular ones were fine. I guess they figured they could squish them out or something. But, yeah.
You could still probably choke on it. But if you
Definitely could.
If you actually got a seeded one too, you're in for double trouble.
Yeah, I had a scare once, I remember. It was like, oh, I'm the oldest, so I can swallow the biggest grape. And I got stuck from it and scared me really bad. Probably the last time I played that game.
You almost didn't make it to this podcast, Jaclyn, because of that grape.
Yeah, so no frozen grape. I do want to try it, though. I hear a lot of people talk about frozen grapes.
Yeah. It's fun. It's a
snack.
It's a little hard to bite into. You know, I don't know if I want like biting into that cold. Do you like bite ice cream? Do you like bite into ice cream? Okay. Yeah, it's the same kind of thing where it's like I want this to be a little bit softer.
So it's harder than a popsicle then.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like a popsicle you can kind of chew. I do bite popsicles, but not ice cream.
Whoa.
Not with my front teeth. Like you bite popsicles with your molars, you know?
Yeah, I'm a eat like a lollipop kind of person.
Doesn't it drip down and get your hands all sticky though? Mm-mm. You're a more patient person than I am.
Is there anything more disappointing in life than accidentally buying grapes with seeds in them at the grocery store? I feel like I just like wasted money and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I got to deal with this problem of eating this seeded grape.
That is one of the larger disappointments in life. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Is that what you did?
No, but I've done it before.
Oh, good.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
I check every time now because oh my gosh, who are these appealing to?
I don't know. I think fancy people like to pretend like they like to do extra work to eat. Oops.
Oh.
They really just, I don't know. I don't know why. Get
seeds out of every fruit if possible. We figured it out with watermelons. Let's start getting it going.
Yeah. What about cherry?
A seedless cherry? I'd eat a whole bag and get sick.
Yeah. Oh, that's already true. Yeah. Ooh, what would be the next fruit you would push to be seedless? If
I could choose any fruit in the world to be seedless.
Yeah. If the scientific foundation was like, Brad, I need the next seedless fruit. You decide and we'll make it happen. Just give us a direction.
Because there's some fruit that the seeds are fine. Like a kiwi. You just eat those seeds. They're fine.
Yeah. Raspberries and all that, strawberries.
It could be cherry. I feel like that cherry seed gets in the way.
Yeah. It does. It does. I might say a mango too, just for the ease of preparing it. Because a mango is kind of annoying. Well, it's like the pit, but still. It's annoying to like deal with it.
I was going to say avocado, but it's kind of fun to take that pit out of there. But it'd be interesting yeah. I like taking the knife and just getting that pit.
Yeah. That's what you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, but it's fun.
I know. I do it every time.
You get the knife in there and you twist and it comes right out.
One of my old jobs, one of my coworkers missed the pit and got their hand, and I had to take her to the ER. It was not good.
Oh boy!
But I still do it myself.
Well, I mean, it's so fun.
Right. And it comes out so easily too. Just yeah.
And you don't have to you don't have to hold it in your hand. You can set it down and do it. But for the presentation,
Yeah, but do you? Does anybody? No.
I want to know what pit the listener, what the listeners want to get out of their cherry, of their fruit. They're going to choose cherries. TopRopeChef.com. Subliminal messaging.
See you next week for our salty snack.
Mm-hmm.
For our salty snacks. Bye. I don't know how to sign off anything.